Is it legal to restrict us from shopping at competitors? We were recently informed that we can no longer shop at competitor stores as it's considered a violation of our code of ethics. There are thousands of products that are carried by competitors and not our stores. I was told that having a competitor charge card, which predates my employment by several years, is a violation as well and that I should cancel it. Ask for them to email that policy to you. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in dead St. Peter. Don't you call me 'cause I can't go, I owe my soul to the company store. What personal shopping? Hell no, they can't do that. Do not cancel a credit card you had for a long time. It can impact your credit rating. If they aren't paying you for the time, they have no right to tell you how to use it. How are they going to know you shop there? What is the consequence of shopping there? They can ask you not to shop places. But the US is a free market economy. So shop wherever and don't sign anything, agreeing. Then sue them for stalking or whatever if they fire you. How did they find out about your card? Just ignore them, and if they make a fuss, tell them that unless they are paying you 24/7 they have no control over your life. If they fire you, report them to the feds and go to the media. Well, that's all gonna depend on how many rights your region of the world have left. Yes, you are only allowed to shop at the company store and live in company housing. Also, any patents, intellectual property, and offspring you produce while employed are also owned by the company. Very illegal. Check out Abercrombie's class action lawsuit about this same problem. It was settled around 2018-2019. Why would you want to work for a company like that? Surely these paranoid policies must bleed into your workday and overall job satisfaction. Prohibition of competition would fall into the antitrust monopoly laws and taken relatively seriously by the FTC, albeit at their discretion and usual as it relates to commerce and trade. Not so much employment. Good luck finding a new job. Your employer must not be very smart if they believe the employee's consumer choices are a threat to their profits. What a joke. Hell, they're probably better offer if the employees use competitors to make comparisons to your own company's products and services to see how you could improve and dominate the competition. Your executive team is dumb. At least in the US. What you do at work matters. What you do on your time is just that. They can't enforce or know, unless you tell them. This is nothing new. Coke worker sacked for drinking Pepsi. Coca-Cola employees strictly forbidden from drinking Pepsi. File with the state's Attorney General office about it. This is the consumer complaint form. As a business you work for is enforcing an illegal demand on your consumer rights. Save any info from this like screenshot, ID number from the filing or DL printout. https://secure.ag state.me.us/complaints/consumer.aspx. The basics. They can fire you. You can sue. Who has that kind of dollar? Being realistic here. Depending on how you are as a person. Passive or aggressive or combo. You can drop this printout on the desk of HR and management for their legal teams to comb over with. The possible hanging thought you could be walked out, or they take the threat serious and leave you alone, but either way you will have a target. Or you can just file and see where that goes with possible target when they learn who filed. In either case, it gives you something as a basis to sue for wrongful firing with possible whistleblower protections. If that means anything anymore. Again, this would mean getting work while the slow court system, sham, is in progress. Nope, that would be anti-competition. Ah, the old company store, hack rearing its ugly head again. Even if they pay you in money and not company script, they can't force you to only shop there. I worked for a competitor of Kroger. Had to put my personal car keys with my Plus card attached onto a hook to get all piece of equipment. Came back at the end of the shift and my Kroger Plus card had been ripped off my keys. Store manager said I wasn't allowed to have that. Told him I'd contact HR for destroying my personal property if he didn't find it and reattach it. He went digging through his office trash for it. Simply, no. Unless they pay you for 100% of your time, they don't get to control what you do on your off hours. Period. In states that are at will, probably, even if it isn't legal, they can always just fire you for no reason at all. How did they find out about the card anyway? No, this is not legal advice. No, that's stupid. They can forbid you from working for a competitor, that's normal. But forbid you from shopping at a competitor? That's absurd. Can't say any of this surprises me. My father used to manage a Goodwill once. They tried to sue us because my mom had a yard sale and my grandmother ran a small grocery store. Tried to swing that it was illegal for us to sell anything or own a business since my father worked for them. Thankfully it was just a scare tactic and went nowhere. You mentioned your competitors have thousands of items not carried by your store. Are any of these items associated or correlated with a protected class for employment reasons? For example, are there feminine products, hair products generally used by minorities, or devices used to assist with a disability? If so, maybe an argument could be made that cutting off access to those products is discriminatory. I'm not sure if that would work, but I'm trying to think of ways this policy could get them into legal trouble.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.